Well, this evening, we introduce you to photographer Brian Bowen Smith. Like so many artists and entrepreneurs, his business dried up when the coronavirus hit. That's when he decided to hit the road in his vintage truck to document a country under quarantine. Along the way, he photographed the famous, like Common, Reese Witherspoon, and the blended families of Demi Moore and Bruce Willis. And as Meg Oliver shows us, he also captured the spirit and soul of everyday Americans.
My name is Brian Bowen Smith. I'm a photographer, and I traveled over 11,000 miles across the United States of America in my Ford F-100, documenting what's going on during this COVID crisis.
Good. And freeze. Good.
As you were driving across the country, what does America look like during a quarantine?
Beautiful. But on the other hand, I was seeing it empty, with no one walking around per se. I was seeing it in a sad time as well, with all these restaurants and the hardware store all boarded up. It broke my heart.
You would see these uplifting signs as well.
Yes.
You took a lot of pictures of smiling faces. There is a family in that pickup truck. The dad is holding his son in front, and the mom's got the little baby in the back.
Almost everyone that I shot was so happy to see me. It did bring joy. This photo truly was a gift for everyone. The mom positioned him, and then he put his arms around his brother, and then his brother grabbed his hands, and I just shot the picture and got chills. The doctors, you see the nurses, and he took off the mask for a second, and you see the lines, and they're like, "I'm so glad you're doing this," and they start crying.
Thank you, New York. Coast to coast, we did it.
What did you learn from this journey about our country during a crisis?
I think our country is coming together. The one dairy farmers we went to, it's literally like, we won't make it. The neighbors from down the street were coming and helping the farmers and the family make their farm work.
During a crisis, when you see people like that unite, how does that feel knowing you captured those moments?
It comforted me, and it made me feel like we're gonna be okay. I think that our country is super strong. Our country doesn't want to go down. But our country also, I think, loves each other. At the end of the day, they're gonna bind together and do what we need to do.
Meg Oliver, CBS News, New York.
Brian says he hopes his pictures show the true spirit of America even during a pandemic. Still to come, it's Amazon's birthday. 25 years later, how the once bookstore has grown.